Hello everyone, welcome to the webinar. So we are waiting for a few more people to join. Until then, why don't you all let me know where you're joining from? Hello everyone, thanks for joining again. Uh, I'm Naima Tabassum, I'm content marketer for Intron. So I welcome you all for this webinar. This webinar will be very insightful for you if you want to know about how to do your traffic analysis. So joining us, we have Tanvir. I am adding Tanvir now. Hi, Tanvir. So Tanvir will be the speaker of this session. He has around 11 plus years of experience in IT operations management. Over to you, Tanvir. You can start now.
Yeah, hi Naima. Thank you very much. And good afternoon, everyone. And I thank you for joining this webinar. And you have taken your time out of your busy schedules to join this. So I am Tanvir Singh, and I am currently associated as a senior pre-sales consultant with Everest IMS Technologies, and for almost 4 years now. And overall, I have 11 plus years of experience in this industry. Today's agenda will be to discuss on the traffic analysis, how it is different from the traditional traffic monitoring that is generally carried out by traditional tools, and how it will help you in detecting your bandwidth congestion, overcoming your bandwidth congestions. What are the different type of modes we have and the feature sets, and following up with the short and crisp demo of the product which we have to offer. And in the very end, we will have a Q&A session. Keep your questions handy, or you can put them in the chat box. In the meanwhile, we'll try to answer them in the end of the session. So to start with, what is traffic analysis? So traffic analysis is basically to analyze your network bandwidth. So every organization will have MPLS link or a internet lease line or a broadband connection. And most of the customers in today's scenario, they have a challenge that I have 10 Mbps of links, X Mbps of links, and still my end user complains that they are not getting enough bandwidth, or there is application slowness due to bandwidth in the network. What happened is this gives a lot of headache to the customer, that what is the ideal bandwidth I should have for my network, whether my bandwidth is being wasted by some user, or if any unwanted application is taking too much traffic, and what are the trends of traffic in my network. So all these things are required to get the which will help the customer to overcome these challenges for the bandwidth. So with the help of traffic analysis, you will get to monitor your traffic, you will get the insights into your user activities, which users are consuming how much bandwidth, which applications are consuming how much bandwidth, which are bandwidth hungry applications basically. And with some additional features, you will able to detect the trends, anomalies in your bandwidth, like if at any certain point of time, if there is a huge requirement of the bandwidth, there is a spike in your network, so that can also be done. So overall, with these all these functionalities and feature sets, you will be able to help out your customer to optimize the bandwidth they have. And also you can help them to help with the capacity planning, like in future how much bandwidth they will require with all these data insights. Okay. So how traffic analysis is differ from traffic monitoring. So earlier, what happened is traditional NMS tools, they are stick to the traffic monitoring. Okay, so traffic monitoring, what it does is it gives you an overall you data, like how much bandwidth, total bandwidth you are getting, what is the in traffic, out traffic in your network. Post that, you don't have any insight where actually your bandwidth is going, where it is being wasted, whether you are getting the actual bandwidth what is promised by your ISP. So all those things you don't have any insights, you cannot do capacity planning using that. There is no application wide visibility. So with the help of traffic analysis, all these gaps that are there in the traffic monitoring will be you know mitigated. So you will get the granular details of your your bandwidth basically. So which users are consuming how much bandwidth, which application, port, protocol level, session level details. Even you will get which are your source IP, destination IPs, your internal IPs, external IPs, where your data is actually going. So you will have a complete insight into your your traffic, MPLS traffic or internet lease line traffic. So basically, traffic monitoring tells you how much bandwidth is there, what has happened, and traffic analysis will give you the insight into that, why it has happened actually, and how you can prevent it. So with all these feature sets that are there, traffic analysis helps you to mitigate any bandwidth related problem into your network. Now, traffic analysis works in two mode. The infra traffic analysis modules works in two modes. So the first mode is net flow mode. So net flow, why we use net flow? Net flow is a most common protocol, which is mostly Cisco proprietary, which is most commonly used by the general industry. It is a most common slang. So we generally call it traffic analysis. So it is not just limited to net flow. We can monitor any other major protocol like S flow, IP fix, net flow light. So all these different kind of flow protocols are supported by the infra on traffic analysis modules, including the various versions of it. Okay, so it is not just limited to net flow data. So net flow mode will give you the will capture the flow data from your core devices like your routers or L3 switches or firewalls to give you the telemetry based data, or you can say the user level data, application level data, uh, port protocol level data. So all these data will be captured under the net flow mode by the uh, infra traffic analysis module. So it is very simple. You will have one traffic analysis server of infra, and then you will forward your flow data to the traffic analysis server, and the dashboards and the reports will be auto populated into the system. So not much hassle. So like within half an hour your setup will be ready to do the net flow based traffic analysis basically. And then the other mode which we have, which generally people don't know, is we also have a packet mode available into our infra on traffic analysis solution as well. So basically, we can do packet level analysis of the traffic also. So we can capture the raw packets, we can generate the PCAP files. Apart from that, we have a functionality like intrusion detection system into the network, where based on the signatures, we can identify the threats into your network. We have tied up with multiple databases like Tor Node, Fiodo Tracker, Alien Vault, by which we will get these details of any malicious traffic entering into your network. We can also provide you complete application level visibility, L2 to L7 level metrics with this packet mode. So it is very, again, it is very easy to deploy. You just have to provide, you know, you have to set up an infra on traffic analysis server, and you have to create a span port on your core device and connect it to my server. And yeah, we are ready to analyze your traffic in the packet mode as well. So this is very a USP if you talk about of infra on traffic analysis solution, which generally the competition don't provide, or if they have it on a very limited scale. With it, we also provide some security related features also. As I already highlighted, we do intrusion detection also. We do threat monitoring and we do incident response also. So basically, if you see this packet mode feature, you can compare it to the network detection and response solution. So NDR category, we have a NDR category, so we can very well compete to any major NDR solution that is there in the market. Okay, so we have a huge database of known IOCs. So we keep on updating them on a time to time basis, and we can, you know, analyze your traffic on the packet based. So we can do the deep packet inspection also on like your TCP traffic, DNS traffic, okay, application level traffic, and give you the you know deep level insights into your network. Okay, so this is all about the tool feature sets, high level feature sets. Now, as I highlighted in the previous slide, the major challenge that the customer has in their network is the bandwidth congestion. So bandwidth congestion is uh, you know the very common thing that customers are facing today whenever you talk to them regarding their bandwidth, that their application, application is not opening properly, the page is not loading properly, they are not able to send heavy files outside the network, or even inside their network also, because there is a choking in the network. Somebody is utilizing, they say we have like even 50 mbps, 100 mbps, or even 1 gbps of link inside the network, but still I am facing these different kind of challenges in my network, where uh, they frequently get these kind of complaints from their users, server administrators, or application owners regarding the bandwidth. So, with the help of traffic analysis, we can easily identify where actually the bottleneck lies, where actually the congestion lies in your network. So, we can pinpoint which actually user is utilizing the highest bandwidth, which application is consuming how much bandwidth, port or protocol, or even from which device, router basically your traffic is flowing, which where the interface, the port utilization is completely full. So based on this, we can generate different various kind of alerts. So we can set up threshold based alert to do the proactive alerting also. So before the congestion happens, you can look into it, and you can proactively take action on that. Based on that, we can give you with the bundled our packet mode, we can give you the L7 layer 7 traffic analysis also, where you can easily identify where actually your traffic is flowing, which application, or outside the YouTube or Google or any cloud related application, how much bandwidth they are consuming. And with the help of this, we can help you with the predictive analysis with the help of our AI Ops module that is working in the backend. That with the current trend in the your bandwidth, you might face a bandwidth related issue or congestion related issue in the future. And this also helps you to with the capacity planning of your bandwidth. So customers can get so much insight, they can, the tool can itself generate reports which will help them to generate the capacity planning reports for their bandwidth, so they can have the budgets for their upcoming financial years for their bandwidths and links. So apart from that, what differentiating features we have? So we have AI driven insights. So as I just highlighted, so we have an AI ops engine running in the backend. So with the help of that, you can get the predictive insights into the future when the congestion or bottlenecks will going to happen into the network. Also, it will help you in the capacity planning of the bandwidths. Apart from that, the packet mode, which I highlighted, the deep packet inspection, which will give you the packet level granularity into the network. And the third is, as Infraon offers the network monitoring tool and the IT service management tool. So integrated with that, we provide you a complete unified monitoring and service management solution, which will give you insights not just into your bandwidth, but also give you insight into your network and application level also. So if I give an example, so for example, let's say an application is not performing properly. The end user is complaining that the business application that a customer has, it's not working properly. Now generally what happens is, in large organizations, so customer will have different kind of teams. So they will have a application team, they will have database team, a server team, a network team, a security team. So like this, their IT department is divided into multiple teams. Now what happen is, when end user complains, so in normal scenarios, what happen is there is a ball throwing. So they will say, no, server is working fine, the problem is with the application say, no, the problem is with the DB or network backbone, the bandwidth is not coming properly. So that's why. So rather than focusing on where exactly the problem is, what is the root cause, why the user is facing the problem, they will keep on blaming each other and keep on wasting the time, and ultimately the customer loses money. The business application is not working, the user is not able to utilize it. So And why they do it? Because generally they don't have a single unified monitoring tool which will give them insight into their network and help them to identify or pinpoint the source. Okay, so with the help of this integrated approach of NMS and traffic analysis solution, you can monitor your network traffic, you can monitor your server hardwares, you can monitor your applications, databases. Okay, and then all these different data coming into a single platform and on such beautifully crafted dashboards, it will give you so much insights and help you with the root cause analysis. Okay, so this is how the integrated approach will help the customers to mitigate the problems, to reduce the MTTRs in the network. So this is how Everest helps the customer with the integrated story. So in-front traffic analysis is one of the modules of it. Some few more unique features that we have is threshold based alerting. So in proactive approach, so threshold based alerts helps a lot. So how threshold space alert help? So for example, in ideal scenario, your bandwidth utilization is you can say, let's say you have a 100 mbps link, and in ideal scenario your bandwidth utilization is 40 mbps or 50 mbps. Now we will put a threshold that if it goes above 65 mbps or 70 mbps, the tool should generate an alert for me. So because that is the upper limit for me. So the tool, as soon as it will touch the 70 mbps mark or the mark which the tool will generate an alert. So similar to this, we can put threshold alerts on user level also. So for example, if any of my user consume 10 mbps of bandwidth within 5 minutes, I should get an alert so that you can identify which user is your consuming most of the bandwidth. You can have threshold based alert even on upload and download of a user. So let's say if any user is downloading 10 GB of data within 5 minutes, 10 minutes, these are all customizable parameters. So I should get an alert. Any application is consuming more than 10 mbps of traffic. So the threshold alerts will help you to identify the root cause, pinpoint the source where your traffic is going, and also help you with the proactive approach, like before the congestion actually turns into a problem, you can identify it as it starts to grow, and you can proactively act on it and take action. So DDoS based threat detection, we can also do TCP activities, ICMP activities. We all identify, and if there is a DDoS attack, we can identify it and we can raise an alert. So prevention is not there, only identification is there. So we are only into detection currently. So we don't do threat prevention. And moreover, we are not a security solution. These are all the add-on features which, as an enterprise management tool, we provide on a cost-effective data. Cost effective price. And the third feature is live data. So as I already highlighted, with the help of intuitive dashboards, widget based dashboards, so we have completely customized dashboards for each customer. So we can have custom created dashboards for each customer, each admin separately, so they can get to see the data what they want to see on the dashboard. So it should not be a clutter in the dashboard that everything is coming and they are not able to understand. So we have a very simple and intuitive dashboard, so that will help even a non-IT person. By just looking at it, they can identify where actually the problem lies. So we have these different kind of unique features that we have in our infra traffic analysis module. So these are all the unique features that we have. So now we will move on to the demo part of the solution. So we will quickly cover the demo of the software. So just give me a minute. I'll start with it. Okay. So Infra Network Analytics tool or Traffic Analytics tool, it is a web-based solution. So all our modules that we provide, all the applications we provide, it is a web-based applications. You can post installing, you can access our applications from any major web browser, and we support role-based access. So you can have separate login for your administrators, L1, L2 people, your CIOs, CTOs, and everybody will have different level of access into our applications with different level of privileges. They will have access to different type of dashboards, different level of reports, as per their requirements. So complete role-based access we support in all our applications. Now, so this is the landing page of my application. So what it will give you the insight with this dashboard. So what all are insights we are getting? So here we are getting the in traffic, out traffic, what is currently I am receiving, and the total traffic which I am receiving. So if I am hovering my mouse on any parameter, it is automatic filtering into the graph. So you can see the total bandwidth I am getting into my network. What is the in traffic, what is the out traffic, and what is the yesterday's bandwidth, total bandwidth that I'm getting. And on the right hand side, you can see what is the data volume total I have received. So it is the total data, 62.6 G of data on this particular bandwidth device which I'm reporting. So yesterday, 93 GB of data was there. The current bandwidth I'm getting, in data, out data, total number of flows which I am receiving. So you can see 3.22K flow per second we are receiving. How many active internal IPs? So 172 you can see. So these are all the internal IPs. So you can define your internal network, internal subnet. So when the tool detects your IP addresses, your users, it can identify which is your internal network, which is your internal IPs, and the rest will be described as the external IPs. And these are 123 alerts that are generated by the system. We will go into this soon. What are these alerts that are generated? This is the self monitoring. So, what is the current utilization of our Infron traffic analysis server that is running in the backend? You can see. And this is a high level dashboard. Kind of a pie chart. So you can see the top hosts. So these are the top users which are consuming most bandwidth into my network. You can see the IP addresses, and these are my top applications. You can see the application name which are consuming the most bandwidth into the network. So this is a high level dashboard just to give you an overview of what is going on. Now we will go into these parameters one by one. So we will go into the host data first. So current host. So when we go into it, you will get, so this data we are already getting. So this is detailed one, the inbound traffic and outbound traffic. What is the max traffic, minimum traffic, average, latest, total one. And this is the flow per second, active flows what we are receiving on our traffic. Now you can see internal host and external host where the data is coming. Okay, so you can see the host name and the traffic that is there. Now if you want to extend the list, just here by clicking on this more button, you can extend the list and you can keep on seeing which are my top users which are consuming this traffic. So this is based on the total traffic, the internal host, and these are the external host based on the total traffic. Based on inside traffic, these are my top host. Uh, these are my top host based on in traffic, the external host, out traffic, and this is based on number of connections which are my top users. Now, if you want to see the detail, so let's say we'll go to one of the IPs, the top one. Okay, so let's say this is consuming my bandwidth. This one has higher. So I want to see what it is. So I'll go into drill down and I'll see all the conversations related to this particular IP. Okay. Yeah. So now this is a graph for 15 minutes. So we can change it by going into this show search form, the time period and all the other stats. We can filter out the form, but this is the default which it will showcase. So what it is showcasing is we have filtered down the one IP address. So it is showcasing all the connections that it has built. Okay. So what this graph is depicting. So first is the source protocol source IPs. You can see the IP addresses. We have filtered the actually external IP, so it is showcasing in the destination IP. You can see the source ports, destination port, and the destination IP where it is building the connection. So this is what this graph is depicting. And now if you go down, all these data will you can get it in the tabular form, which will be easier to understand. So these are the top peers. So where it is making the connection, you can see these are the top peers. Which application it is utilizing. So on port 80 HTTP, it is sending the data, sending, and you can see received byte, total bytes, internal host, external host, where it is making connection, from which router the traffic is flowing, this particular sessions are flowing. So this router it is flowing, from which interface the traffic is coming in, from which interface the traffic is going out from that particular router. So you can get that detail also. And now you can also see them in the this session wise also. So you can see the source port, source IP, destination source. So like this, you can filter out any IP address and you can see their details where they are communicating into your network. Also, let's say if you have any application, unknown application or known IP address, you can give them your own name as well. So for example, if I click on this IP address, so here is a set label. So you can assign any label to it. So maybe it belongs to Tanvir. So I can, rename this IP as Tanvir laptop. Or you have a custom application into your network, so you can name that application by your application name. So next time the tool will detect the traffic on that particular application, it you will get the application name. So these are some small things that are there. So similar to host data, we also generate the app-wise data as well. So currently, what I'm showcasing is the NetFlow mode. Okay, so which is the most common mode which is used by all the vendors and required under the EMS module. So this is the application trend. So here you can see the graphical representation of the applications which are consuming the most bandwidth. And similar to user data, we can get also a tabular detail also, which are the applications which are consuming the most bandwidth inside, outside the network, and which are creating most of the connections, which applications are making most number of connections. Okay, so similar to this, we have this data available. And again, you can filter out the data based on application also. Like if you want to see the SSH related details, so you just click on SSH, and then you can further go into the drill down. Okay. Now, in the packet capture mode, if it is enabled, you can also download the PCAP file for this item as well to do the further analysis into this application. Okay. Then we have the alerts tab. So alerts tab will have different kind of alerts which are flowing into your network. So as I have highlighted earlier in during the presentation time, that we have threshold based alert. So threshold based alerts can be configured on various parameters. So as you can see, there are various threshold based alerts that are triggered here. So router interfaces has crossed this much percentage. If it is coming back also, going normal, so we also generate that alert also. So alerts can be triggered onto your email and SMS also. So you just need to provide us the SMTP server details and the email gateway, SMTP server or SMS gateway details, and we can forward the alerts onto your emails also. Okay. Similar to that, we can also generate the security related alerts as I was highlighting. So malware, botnet, phishing. So as I earlier highlighted, so we have subscribed to the databases of various OEMs like D Shield, Feodo Tracker, Tor Node, Alien Vault. So we will scan your traffic. We will map your traffic against all these known IOCs, and we will let you know if any particular endpoint or IP is has a bad reputation, or whether it is trying to do a scan into your network, or whether they have made any connection into your network. So we will also highlight that into your network. So these are the different kind of alerts. So IDS is currently not activated. Mm, Sessions list, you can also see completely, you will have complete visibility into all the sessions into your network. So these are the top sessions, basically top sessions in last 1 hour. So you can see the source protocol, source IP, source port, destination IP, destination port, the router from which it is flowing, inside, outside port, total traffic, what is being consumed, what is the start time, what is the total duration of this session, okay, any tags which you have assigned to this. So all these details you can get over here, and again you can go into any of the things and further drill down. So if you want to further drill down into this particular IP, this particular port or protocol, you can just click on it and do the further drill down into that particular uh, IP port or protocol level. So these are all the sessions you can see. So user level, application level, we can provide you the details, and then you can see all the sessions from where your traffic is flowing. Now there is also a retro mode available into the tool. So what is retro mode? So retro modes is basically to do the retro analysis. Retro analysis is do the analysis on the network, past activities that are already done into the network. So for example, uh, here it is showcasing the previous data. So from here you can select the window by sliding this bar. So what window you want to analyze. So for example, here I want to analyze this section. So if I see there are few spikes into my bandwidth at certain time, and I want to see like after 11 p.m. there is a certain spike in my network, and generally in my network I don't have any users available or any application running, like my office shutdowns at 7 p.m. So post 7 p.m. there should not be any activity which is consuming so much traffic, and you want to do the analysis. So what you do, you can only select this particular segment. Now, if you want to do the further selection, you can just select this particular time period. Now, if I go at the bottom, you will get various type of filters available over here on which you want to basically select this traffic and do the analysis. Okay, so whatever parameters are available, it will select and it will showcase you that particular data. So here are few parameters which are already available, and based on this it will generate the data for you. So this will do the traffic analysis for you onto the network. So this is basically retro analysis. Okay, so you can create all these different kind of filters. Some few filters are already available, so you can create filters based on your IP addresses, port level as well, if you want to track anything, and it will start generating the historical data for you over there. So retro level analysis is also available into the tool. So now, uh, as I was earlier highlighting, that we have customized dashboards available. So what I have showcased over here are the standard dashboards which are available into the tool. You just forward the net flow level data, and that dashboard will start populating. We can also create custom dashboards for you. Okay, so you can create the custom dashboard. So I am currently logged in as a user. I have to log in as a administrator and I can create custom dashboards. Okay. Uh, so you can also see from where and which devices you are receiving the flow data into your network. So if I am selecting the NetFlow sources, so here you can see I am receiving data from my firewall. Okay, and from these different ports I am receiving the flow data. So on each port you can see the maximum utilization, minimum utilization, average utilization. You can also filter it out based on routers as well. So if I go here, routers and interfaces, so you will see all the routers from where I am getting the data. So currently in my demo setup, I am getting the data from one single device. Okay. So if I want to further analyze, if I click on it, it will showcase me all the ports under this device from where I am getting the data. So you can see showing 8 out of 11 active interfaces of this particular router. These are all the port numbers from where I'm receiving the traffic. What is their current in and out traffic? What is their percentage utilization? Now, if you want to further analyze, drill down into particular interface level, you can do that also. If you just want to see the like interface details, so you can just click on interface details and it will give you the interface details. If any VLAN ID, VLAN name, if type, traffic details, what is the IP address configured, MAC address, all these things are there. You can further do, if you want to see the interface traffic, so it will generate a graphical chart for you. You can select the time frame. So for a particular interface also, you can get this. So here is the tabular representation at the bottom. Okay. And then you will have the graphical representation, bar chart is there. So what is the traffic I'm getting? Also, apart from this, you can further drill down on various parameters. So if I'm selecting this particular interface, now it will give me details on this particular interface only. Okay, for the time period. So time period I can change. Okay, so you can see the duration is 15 minutes, ending 3:42. Again, if I click on this show search form, you can see the filtered parameters. So I can change the time period and interface. So this is the interface details, interface speed. So 1 Gbps port is there. What is the traffic details? What is the utilization, percentage utilization? If you want to see the host track, what all hosts data are going through this particular interface. So you can see these are the top 10 hosts it is showing. Source IPs, these are the destination IPs. Host traffic into the interface as destination IP. So all these data you will get and you can export them at any time from anywhere into the PDF format. This particular data. We have a separate reporting section also. Will come down shortly. So application tracking, what all application data are flowing through this particular interface, you can get all these details also. So earlier we were showcasing the overall utilization from different ports from that particular device. So here we have drilled down to a particular interface level. On this particular interface, what traffic is flowing from which user, which applications, internal IP, external IP. So all these things details you can see over here. All the conversations, flow related data, if you have. So all these things can be filtered down into the interface level. So this is interface level traffic drill down. So that you can do from here. There are more options available. We can have a detailed session if anybody is interested to discuss the complete. So I'm trying to highlight the major feature sets of the tool, the high level what are the different kind of feature sets we have and how it can help. So similar to dashboards, we have a reporting section also. So there are some ready-made reports available into the system, and then we can create any custom report for you from the whatever data we are getting into the system. we can create a customized report for you, and we can you can download any report on demand, or you can basically schedule any report as well as per your requirement. Okay, so the scheduled report will be sent on to your email address, which is configured. So again, for email address, the SMTP server details will be requiring. So these are the various report categories that are there, which are predefined into the system. Okay, and then we can have a custom report section, so where we can create a completely new report for you. Okay, so we can import from JSON, or we can create on the various parameters. So this our team will create and help you how to create custom reports. But we can customize the complete dashboard and application as per your requirement, what data you want to see into the NetFlow application. So this application, which and the data which I have currently showcased to you, this is the NetFlow mode data. Packet mode data we will discuss in the another demo setup, sorry, in another session that we are going to schedule. So these are the high level features that you will get in traffic analysis and how it is different from traffic monitoring. So if we want to just high level differentiate traffic monitoring, so let me go back to routers and interfaces. So when you do only traffic monitoring, you will only get this data that is showcasing over here. This is your traffic monitoring. So what is the interface name, what is the in traffic, what is the out traffic, what is the percentage utilization, and the total volume of data that is flowing inside and outside your network. Okay, now with this, if you give this report to a customer will straight away ask you, okay, now this my interface out traffic is almost 87%. Why it is 87%, where this data is going, who is utilizing this data. So to answer all these questions, traffic analysis is required. So what is traffic analysis? When you click on this drill down which we do is the traffic analysis, the user level details, the session details, the port level details, application level details, protocol level details. So based on this, the data we generate, this will help you to identify where actually your bandwidth is going. So this is the actual difference between traffic monitoring and traffic analysis. And this is how infra on traffic analysis solutions helps you to fight against your bandwidth related problem, congestions related problems into the network. So that will be all from the demo side from my end. So I think we can move into the Q&A session. I'll just close this.
Thanks, Tanvi. That was such an insightful session. So we are now open for any questions that you have. You can drop in the comments and I'll pass it on to Tanvi. Also, guys, if you have any questions or if you need any separate demo session, you can drop a comment here and we will schedule a call as soon as possible with you.
Yes, you can feel free to reach out to anyone in our Infron or Naima or me for any detailed session, detailed discussion. If any keyword hits you, what we have discussed while you are discussing to customer, you can easily connect that this issue can be solved from infra on traffic analysis, and you can reach out to us. Congestion bottlenecks in your network, bandwidth related problems, internet lease line related problems, your MPLS related problems. So whatever kind of connections bandwidth they have, we can do analysis on any type of network. So not just flow analytics, also if somebody is looking into application level visibility, deep packet inspection, or network detection and response kind of tool, we can help you with that with our solution. Okay.
We have one question from Sahil Yadav. He's asking, is this real-time shows real-time bandwidth?
Yes, so it shows the real-time data. The real-time traffic can be populated onto the dashboard. There will be, just for rendering, there will be a delay of 3 to 4 seconds from the time it comes to my device and it showcases on the dashboard. But it is real time. The traffic analysis is real time.
And we have another question which says, can we integrate SOAR for alerts response? SOAR.
Okay, so not directly to our infra on traffic analysis, but with our infra on ITSM solution, we can integrate with source solution and we can trigger automated responses to the incidents that are generated into the system.
Mm.
So all our modules are, they support REST API. So any third-party integrations required, we can do it as long as it supports the use case. And SOAR integration, we have done it previously as well for other customers.
Yeah, that's all for the questions part. I hope the questions were answered to you guys. So, if any other questions, we'll wait for 2 more minutes and then we'll close the session. If you need any separate demo session, please reach out to us. We'll be very happy to schedule it. You can drop a comment here or reach out to me or Tanvi separately. We will be very more than happy to schedule a call with you all.
Yes, if you want a session for your team, if you want to arrange a session for your customer, if you want us to tag along to your meetings for discussions, we are happy to help. If you want any collaterals, if you want like PPTs, data sheets of our products, do reach out to us. We are there to help you. And for the people who are participating in government opportunities. So we are 100% Make in India organization, built up in our headquarters is in Bangalore. So this is also an added advantage to us as well. So we are completely 100% Make in India.
Yeah, we can end the session now. Thank you so much, Tanvir. It was really insightful. I hope the audience got a lot to carry away from this session. Thank you, everyone who joined. It was really nice how you guys engage and ask the questions. Thank you for joining. See you in the
Yeah.
next webinar.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time.